The best thing you've done from the end of the season until coming back today?
Went on a golf trip with me and three of my high school buddies. Went out to Pebble Beach. Played Pebble Beach, Spyglass, Spanish Bay. Was able to play Cypress, Paso Tiempo. That was probably the best thing I've done so far.
Masters the goal.
What was that?
So the thing you didn't say that you're wearing.
Oh yeah, I mean I just went to Augusta for the Masters too. I went on Friday and Sunday, and that was my first time going, so it was a pretty cool experience.
Did Rory hitting it into the creek inspire you that maybe I could do this too?
Yeah, I was actually sitting on 12 when him and Bryson came up. So we saw Bryson go in the water on 11, and I was walking on 13, and then saw Rory go in the water, and that was I think that's the crazy part about golf. Like, the leader sets the pace for everybody. So, I mean, once he came back to the field, then it got really, really interesting after that. But, he got it done. Career Grand Slam. It was pretty cool.
What does Marlon have to do to get there?
Marlon's got to have a talk with God or something to get there. He, he's gotten better. He's always blowing up our group chat about his golf swing and, like, how he can get better and asking me for tips. I was like, I don't know why you're asking me. Like, I'm not the person you should be asking. But he has gotten better. He said he just broke 100 for the first time, 99. So I was like, you're one step closer to the tour.
Like defense with the secondary group chat, or is there a golf group chat that you guys have?
It's a Marlon, Tony Jefferson, Geno Stone group chat. So, we were once Ravens, but we all got scattered all over the place. But Tony's got the golf bug right now, too, and Geno's been golfing for a while, so we just talk about it from time to time.
Kyle, there's been a lot of talk about possible contract extension for you. How much do you know about it? Do you think it's something that could happen, over the course of the next few months? What do you kind of know about a contract extension?
Yeah, I mean, obviously would be my first one, so not too much, but haven't had too many talks about it, to be honest. They're busy, draft stuff and all that stuff going on. I'm not in a big rush, so if it happens, cool, and if it happens this offseason, cool too, but I'm not in a rush to get it done necessarily.
Is that something whatever happens, like, is that something you want to have kind of resolved one way or the other, like, before you get into the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to. I don't really like worry about outside stuff during the season. That's been since high school, honestly, whatever it may be, and this is obviously a different beast. But, yeah, I kind of just want to be able to play football and focus on that. And, if that stuff is going on during the season, then that's what I have agents for. So they'll do a good job with that. But, that's such a hypothetical at this point that I'll just cross that bridge when I get there.
How do you approach the offseason now compared to maybe year one, year two? Established, you've had success in the league. How do you view this time of year now compared to being a rookie or second year player?
Yeah, I don't think too much has changed. I mean, rookie year I went back to school, so that was different. But, it's definitely important to take some time off and kind of let your mind and body decompress from the season. Kind of just black out for 6 months there from July till January, February. So you kind of got to chill a lot. I think that's a big thing for me, just be able to see people that I've grown up with and kind of connect with family and friends and stuff like that. It's huge for me mentally, be able to golf a little bit. But then, for me, you're kind of sitting on the couch one day and you're getting that itch again to go start working out and start getting back into it. And for me, that happened earlier this year. I just felt like I was more excited to get back to work. So didn't take too much time off after the Bills game. But the philosophy, I feel like, has been the same and will stay the same in the future. And I feel like it's kind of the same for a lot of people in the league. Just, find your family again and just talk to people that you haven't had time to during the season.
Reflection of the way the season ended and wanting to get back there sooner?
Yeah, I think a little bit of that and a little bit of me maturing. At this point in my career, I'm 3 years in now, and, every offseason I feel like I've been more and more wanting to get back to it. And I feel like I've started working out more quickly after the season has ended each year. So who knows, maybe like year 10 I'll start working out the day after season's over. But yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of that, a little bit of sour taste, a little bit of just, wanting to get back into it.
How soon did you get back into it, Kyle?
How soon?
Yeah.
I'd probably say it was like 2-3 weeks, and I mean, it wasn't going crazy hard, but just getting my body back moving, and throwing some weight around, stuff like that.
Brooklyn was just mentioning kind of the rough start to last season. Have you as a secondary or safety group kind of talked about how to come back and start faster this year?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Talking about golf, I was literally just thinking about this randomly. But I don't know if you followed the Masters this year or golf in general. But the past 2 tournaments, if you guys want to listen to my soapbox, the Masters, Rory didn't have a great finish on Thursday, first day of the tournament, and then had a really good Friday, Saturday, put himself in the lead and kind of set the pace for Sunday. And, for him, obviously he's one of the best players ever, but I feel like it's kind of synonymous with our sport. You don't really want to compare yourself to others, but when you put yourself behind the 8 ball, now you got to kind of see where everybody else is at and know what you have to do to get in the playoffs and ultimately win the Super Bowl. And this past tournament, Justin Thomas came out and tied the course record and didn't play amazing the final 3 days, but ended up winning the tournament. So you kind of put yourself in an advantage if you start off hot because, those games count for the same amount of wins and losses at the end of the season. So last year didn't get off to a great start. It's kind of behind the 8 ball, but, we found our way at the end of the season. But who knows if we Tyler's telling me to hurry up. So who knows if we started off well, we would have a chance with the 1 seed and stuff like that. So it's important for us this year to kind of, I think it's important that we've gone through that and understand how hard it is to climb out of that hole and how we change that this year.
Draft coming up, your name came up quite a bit at the combine among the safety group as someone that they emulated their game after, someone that they watched. What does it feel like knowing that you're pretty much becoming the prototype for guys coming behind you?
It's kind of weird, honestly. I saw like a couple clips of some guys at the combine saying that, and it's flattering, 1. And 2, I feel like it's happened so fast because I feel like rookie year was yesterday. And to have people saying that they, whatever it may be, emulate their game or try to pick my game apart to add to theirs, it's pretty cool to hear. And, just hopefully try to continue that trend and not only just football-wise, but as a person, too.
Speaking of the draft, there's talk of adding one of the safeties to go alongside next year. Do you plan to watch the draft? What's your thought on adding another safety to play alongside you?
I don't plan on watching every pick. It'll probably be on. I'm not going to be like actively watching. Maybe I'll watch when the Ravens pick, but don't really have a huge preference on who they pick or where. They have done a great job before I was even born. So I'm going to let them handle that, and I'm going to play football and do my job. Probably be with my friend Nick Jackson, who played for Iowa. Had a really good pro day, so he'll probably be with him around that weekend. But, I'm not going to be up tweeting about it probably.
Kyle, do you have a preference? We all made a big deal about how your role shifted midway through the season. You weren't, you took it as no big deal. You've played plenty of deep safety before, but all things being equal, do you have a preference as whether you stay in that kind of a role or going back to much more of the hybrid, play more nickel, much more of a Swiss Army knife, so to speak?
Yeah, I've gotten that question a lot, and my answer's been the same every time. I really don't care, at all. Whether it's game to game or drive to drive, play to play, whatever it needs to be, I'm more than happy to do it, and I feel like I'm more than capable of getting the job done. So I appreciate the coaches and the staff for entrusting me with all that responsibility, and try to do my best with it and do as well as I can at all those positions. But it really doesn't make a difference to me, and I'm just trying to go out there and make football plays.
Thank you, Kyle.
Appreciate y'all.